Now we move on to I think one of the biggest film markets in the world aside USA, and that is China. And for if you've been observing industry information and news all over, one of the things that we have come to realize for a fact is that the box office receipts the world over has sort of dwindled down right after the pandemic. And it is not necessarily because of the pandemic itself that has caused audiences for not returning to the cinemas in their numbers, but also alternative platforms that offers entertainment has become a contributory factor to that for that cause. And more individuals who could go to or who prefer going to the cinemas have now resorted to watching films on their mobile devices or from the comfort of their homes due to the streaming services that are available. So there's been a lot of alternative platforms where you can be entertained, perhaps equally, without necessarily going to the cinemas. And that has been the case and been a bane for a lot of the cinema operators. And for that reason, the Wanda Group of China are coming up with innovative ways in order to retain a lot of the customers in the cinemas, particularly the Gen Zers. And this story is captured in an article published in the Hollywood Reporter. And this is what it says, that how China's Wanda is turning theaters into youth culture playgrounds. With box office recovery still years away, Wanda Film is betting on co-branded IP events, immersive lobbies, and social first experiences to pull all young audiences off their phones and back into cinemas. And they go on to say that in an age when audiences are spoiled for choice across countless entertainment platforms, it's no secret that cinema operators worldwide are feeling the heat. The numbers alone make for grim reading. When PwC released its annual media and entertainment outlook in July, the industry winced. US cinema revenue, the firm predicted, would not return to its pre pandemic peak of $11.7 billion dollars until 2029. That same year, global box office was forecast to hit $37.7 billion dollars, still shy of the $39.4 billion dollars recorded in 2019. In China, the industry has been eager to highlight signs of recovery. By early October, the country's box office had already surpassed its full year 2024 haul $5.8 billion, dollars, reaching $6 billion. Dollars. At the same time, there's been growing attention on how cinema owners are expanding beyond movies, experimenting with new entertainment offerings designed to pull audiences back, particularly younger viewers more accustomed to streaming and watching content on their phones. And that is quite an innovative way. If you check out the number of innovations that they are putting in place, it looks like it's going to work because from their numbers, if it's verified, I think a lot more Gen Zers are returning to the cinemas, and the Wanda Group are finding innovative ways by. Let me see if I can bring up this image, which can, I mean, if you watch the article, it can be found. That's one of the very first image. So let me see. Yeah. So pardon me. So yeah, they are bringing up quite innovative um, things to show to sort of attract audiences back in the cinemas. And yeah, I wanted to show you this. Pardon me. Why is my yeah? So if you check the very first image, so they even have cut out cardboards of some iconic characters in their movies for the cinema goers to come there and take images or pictures with them or selfies with them. And not only that, but the whole cinema hall or cinema venues is being fitted to be what's it called, a, an immersive lobby experience rather than just the sole purpose of going to watch movies. So it is being made into a social center where individuals can come and hang out together with going to watch the films as well. So it is indeed a good strategy, seeing that, listen, whether we like it or not, the landscape of the film landscape have changed totally, and perhaps we may never ever go back to those golden years of going to the cinema to watch films and having such high groundbreaking numbers of blockbuster hits for movies ever again. Yes, there will be pockets of it here and there, and it looks like China is recovering. US from the survey or from the findings of PwC, the forecast is that it's going to be we are going to recover fully back to the 2019 era in 2029, whereas we should have been way past that time. But due to the challenges of COVID and the alternative platforms that are available now for people to be entertained via movies, these things are changing. So if you take a look at this particular image, these are sort of fixtures that they are putting in place for Gen Zs to hang out and have fun rather than just come and watch films. So it is a whole package that the Wanda Group cinema chain owners are looking at, from food to other entertainment hotspots for in their venue to entertain them, to hang out whilst perhaps they are waiting to go and watch films, or to meet people and have conversations about film, or just have fun, a social event or social gatherings. So they are putting in place certain incentives to sort of attract or lure more cinema paying, going audiences to not just come and watch the films, but have more experience than just watching the film, and that is quite interesting to see. And indeed, that I think would help one way or the other to bring people's back into the cinemas. And in other places, it may not be same because still tickets prices are rising high, and that is going to cost. That is preventing a lot of people from going back to the cinema because worldwide economically things are not really the best, and people are not in the best financial standing to shell out such amounts of money to go and watch films, when perhaps that same amount of money the same individual can subscribe to a streaming service and have the opportunity to watch on, I mean, limitless number of films in a month. So that has really, turned things around uh, than what it used to be in the past. So it is quite a difficult terrain that the cinema owners are navigating. But I can understand why China's Wanda Theaters are being innovative to ensure that, yes, enjoy the entertainment on your phones all you want, but also this is a very good side attraction that you can come to the cinemas after watching your films to participate or use the facilities. And I think that is quite a good thing that they are doing. Seeing the fact that they are recording already high box office numbers, 6 billion already in October, it means that whatever they are doing is actually working well for them. And that is perhaps something very commendable, and something that perhaps cinema owners around the world need to sort of adapt, provided that those side attractions don't add to the rising cost of tickets. I'm sure that would help to bring a lot of people back into the cinema. So that is quite interesting to see come. I mean, for China to be doing, and how that is paying off for them. So let me know what you think. Do you think experience-based cinema model, that one that is pioneering, is going to become the future of cinema? Whatever your thoughts may be, can leave it in the comments section below.